The Mountain of Echoes. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom hidden among mountains and valleys forgotten by time, there was a young man named Lian. He was the son of humble farmers who lived by the banks of a sacred river. Although his body worked the land, his mind always floated among the clouds. Since he was a child, he dreamed of finding wisdom, of understanding the secrets of the universe, the purpose of life, and the answers no adults seemed to have. Every afternoon, after work, Lian climbed a nearby hill and meditated under a twisted tree battered by the wind. Sometimes he prayed silently. Other times, he simply listened. But what he did most was ask questions to the sky, to the river, to the wind. Questions that never had answers. One night, while helping his father repair a fence, he said, "Father, how can I find a true teacher? Someone who can teach me the essential, the invisible dot." "When you are ready," his father said, without looking up, "the teacher will appear, dot. How will I know when I am ready?" "That you will only know when you are." Lian was frustrated by the answer. "How will I know what I don't know if I don't know it?" he thought. So he made a decision. The next morning, he said goodbye to his family, took a staff, some dried food, and set out into the world. His goal, to find the teacher. Weeks passed. He traveled through villages, crossed forests, and climbed cliffs. He met monks, retired warriors, wise old women, even a blind beggar who spoke with crows. But none was the teacher. To everyone, he asked the same question. "Are you my teacher?" Some laughed. Others ignored him. One told him, "Your teacher is already with you, but you don't yet know how to listen." Desperate, Lian ventured into a region spoken of only in whispers. The Mountain of Echoes, a place wrapped in legends. They said whoever climbed to its summit could hear truth coming from within themselves if they had the courage to face them. The path was hard. The wind howled as if warning him. He climbed for days, and when he finally reached the summit, there was nothing. Only a smooth stone and absolute silence. Exhausted, Lian shouted, "Where are you, teacher?" And the echo replied, "Where are you, teacher?" Lian shouted again and again. Nothing, only his own voice repeating, empty, mocking. Anger overcame him. He hit the ground, cried, cursed. Finally, defeated, he lay down on the stone and closed his eyes. There, in the deepest silence he had ever felt, something changed. There were no flashes or mystical visions, only a strange calm, as if the world had stopped. And in that silence, for the first time in his life, he stopped searching. Then it happened. A figure appeared at the mountain's edge. An old man, bent with age, with eyes so calm they seemed to have seen everything. He made no sound. He said nothing. He just sat beside Lian and gazed at the horizon. "Are you the teacher?" Lian asked weakly. "No," the old man replied. "The teacher is you, Ow. I'm just a mirror." Lian frowned, confused. "You see," the old man continued, "when you were searching, you only saw what you wanted to see. To every person you met, you begged for answers. But what you needed were not answers, but questions that could stand on their own." The old man slowly stood and pointed to the valley below. "As long as you keep seeking outside what is inside, everything will seem insufficient. Now that you are ready to listen, the teacher has appeared. It's not me, it's this moment." And with that, he disappeared into the mist as if he had never been there. Lian descended the mountain transformed, but he did not carry a secret formula or grand enlightenment. He carried new questions, questions that did not need immediate answers, questions that became the path. He returned to his village. He no longer sought to teach or be a disciple. He simply lived with attention, and strangely, people began to seek him. One day a child asked if he could be his teacher. Lian smiled. "You don't need a teacher. You only need to be ready. And when you are, one will appear." The child looked confused. Lian crouched and pointed to his chest. Sometimes the teacher doesn't come from outside, but from here. But to hear it, you must be silent. The true teacher doesn't always take human form. Often, it's the moment, the silence, the fall, or even the exhaustion from searching. When you stop desperately seeking, what was always with you appears. Your ability to see, listen, and learn. Because as Taoism says, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. But that teacher can have 1,000 forms, even the form of silence.